Hello, tubers, and welcome back to another live stream number 11. We are live on live stream number 11. I still have my sunglasses on as I've had my operation, and I have to wait till tomorrow to have my stitches taken out on my eyes. So I've kept the sunglasses on here for y'all because it's not a pretty sight. It really doesn't look good, and we have children that watch our show. So if I take the sunglasses off, then everybody out here is going to be like, oh, Cooper, what happened to you? You went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, it looks like, and you lost. So I'm keeping the sunglasses on. And today, for today's live stream, we're going to talk about condominiums. And I've been filming quite a lot of condominiums. I'm working with another agent now. And I've read a lot of the comments and people saying, hey, Cooper, hey, could you do some bigger ones? Can you make some 2-bedroom ones? Can't live in a shoebox. Can you make houses? What about education and schooling and everything around there? Any near international schools and all this sort of stuff. So I've been really, really busy. And what I've done is I've made 5 videos in advance. I spent one day with my eyes so bad and the tears just running down my eyes, trying to make all these great videos for y'all because I couldn't do it any other way. And the agent I got now, she's absolutely fantastic. And she's working with us and she's looking into getting some properties that I can show y'all in regards to the houses, in regards to the larger condominiums, and in different areas where they're near schools and all that sort of stuff. So believe me, I've listened to all your comments. I've read all your comments, sorry. And I know what you're looking for, and I'm going to be making it happen. And right now, we're working with a developer. He's a really nice guy. He's a British guy from England. And what he does in England, his whole job is he buys places that are a little rundown and he completely strips them out and he renovates them. And he does an absolutely fantastic job. I showed you a 2-bedroom in Pratamac just the other day. Excuse me. And it was fantastic. He showed me the start of the process and he showed me a 2-bedroom that he'd also completed. And I'll tell you what, it was amazing. This guy does fantastic work. And when he says it's going to be done in 4 to 6 weeks, it's really going to be done in 4 to 6 weeks. So if any of the videos that I'm showing you all on the YouTube channel and you're enjoying them and you think to yourself, oh, I wouldn't mind living in that place there, just send us an email at cooperstieadventure@gmail.com and I can reach out to the agent and reserve it so you're the first person that gets it. So I've got a lot of comments about that in email. Say, hey, Cooper, I like this one, but how do I make a reservation? Well, I'll put it out for you guys on the live stream so everybody gets it. And I don't have to answer 100 emails the same way. A lot of copying and pasting going on there. So Darlene is not with us today. And the reason she's not with us is because she's had a nose job. She's sitting out at the pool right now and she's listening to this and she's going probably absolutely crazy at me. And she didn't want to be on the camera because her nose is in a cast and she thought, it's a woman's thing. They don't want to be in front of the camera, when they're not looking their 100% best. Me, I don't care. I'll jump on the camera anyway. I'm a guy. So I kindly asked Mr. Brooks Schneider if he'd be kind enough to join us for tonight's live stream. And that's where we are. So
I got shanghaied.
You got shanghaied. And he's got a Cooper's Tie Adventure t-shirt. Just he's asked for it in green. There you go. He's got it in green now. So
Cooper's Tie Adventure.
He's asked for it in green. Darlene's got a pink one. I ordered some white ones. They just came through today. So we are getting them done and working with the printers because we want to make sure that they're perfect before we even contemplate doing orders for them. So if you guys get them, there's not going to be any defects for the trial period for them. So without further ado, let's get into today's show. And if anybody's got any questions about condominiums in here, go ahead and bring them up. Here we go with the first one.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Hi, Cooper. I'm here and waiting. LOL.
Welcome, Montana.
He's always early.
Yeah, he's great.
Good morning. Oh, Roger Walker. Good morning, Cooper and Darlene. Brooke. here from Alabama at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Alabama.
Alabama, go Bama. Great Saturday morning in Alabama.
WTF. Hi, Cooper, Darlene, and chat. Hope everyone's having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. 1400 hours here in the UK.
Okay, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is a good time for the East Coast of the States and for Europe.
Malcolm Hawkins. G'day, Coops and Darlene from Jomtien.
And yeah, Malcolm Hawkins, neighbor, moved into Jomtien and yet to meet him, but hopefully we will one day soon.
Montana's Thailand. Hi, everyone. I'm in Patong near 8 p.m. in Thailand. Where's Patong?
Phuket.
Oh, that's Phuket. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the main beaches and areas in Phuket. It's called Patong. Darlene and I stayed there. It's a nice place, but he's looking to come up to Jomtien as soon as he gets his retirement visa finished.
Giorgio Michelini. Good afternoon to you all from Namibia. Well, that's in Africa.
Yeah, we both know where that one is. That's in Africa. And thank you, Giorgio, for coming on and joining us. It's really appreciated, brother.
What time is it there, Giorgio? If you get a chance, throw it on the chat.
Yeah.
Mike Baker, your mic is live.
Thank you. Glad we got it sorted. Last week I had some more technical problems. Modern technology never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, so one week it's working fine. The next week you set it up exactly the same way and it goes, So hopefully everything's okay with that now.
Black Ops, 9 p.m. in KL.
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
And welcome, Black Ops. Great to have you back on, brother.
Phil T. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And good evening, Phil. Thank you for coming on. He's another short timer. He's going to be out here in the next couple of months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's looking forward to getting out here very, very soon.
Scott Jean. Good morning, Cooper. It's 2 a.m. here in New Zealand.
2 a.m. And thank you for joining us, Scott. God bless you, brother, for coming on here at this, oh my God, o'clock hour. But hopefully you're retired like us, and it doesn't matter what time you come on because you don't have to get up for anything in particular tomorrow morning.
Black Ops, you got mail.
Okay, so I guess he's emailed me, and I do check my emails quite often. So, but when you're emailing me and you got a different email name than you do a YouTube screen name, just please put that in there so I know who the heck I'm talking to, because I get people here with all different types of names, and then when I get them on here and I start talking to them, all of a sudden there's somebody that I didn't realize who I thought they were. So there we go. Now I got your full screen, so you're not looking at my mailbox jumping up and down. Black Ops.
David Mears, good morning.
LOL. Good morning, David. And it is evening for us here. It is exactly 9 minutes after 8 o'clock at night. So it is 20:09 for those that are ex-military and understand military time.
Montana's Thailand. I can hear you loud and clear. That's good.
Great. Yeah. Great that everything's working there.
Anne Throckmorton, Georgia in the house.
And Anne is going to be moving over here. She's going to be moving over to Dusit Park 1. She spoke to Jeeb, and oh no, it's not. Is it Anne or Cecilia? I get mixed up with the names. But anyways, I know Anne is planning on coming here very soon. But yeah, so looking forward to meeting her. We're getting quite a few single women coming out here. It's going to be great. You don't need the mouse, bro.
No, but this stupid scan came up here, virus scan. It's blocking my view.
Okay, sorry. 1 second here. Let me just look at Brooks' computer, see what he's done.
Oh, there is that. That's an X right up there.
X out of here. Sorry, folks. One of these damn McAfee annoying pop-ups. Yeah, apologies for that.
Barefoot Jeff, good morning, y'all, or evening to you. 19 more days till I start my journey to Thailand. Great job on all the content lately.
Wow, 19 more days. Yeah, that's what is
October.
Yeah, what are we at today's date?
30th of September.
Wow, this month is going so quick.
October, I guess.
30 days already into September. Wow. So then tomorrow's the 1st of October. There's only 30 days in September.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. This month is
time flies.
Whole year's just gone fast for us. And Jeff, we're really looking forward to meeting you, brother, when you get out here.
Pete Johnson, Hey, lovely peeps. Nice to see Bitcoin Brooke and Coops on screen. Correct.
And thank you for that, Pete. Nice for you to join us, brother. Really, really appreciate it.
Steve Gilding. Hi, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Hope your eyes are healing, Cooper.
They are. I still have stitches at the side of the eyes, and I have 2 black eyes underneath. Trust me, if you're going to be eating anytime soon, you don't want me to take off these sunglasses. So please don't ask, because it's not a pretty sight, and I'll be glad when the stitches come out, because right now it's just constantly watering and itching, and you want to scratch it, but you're told by your doctor you can't scratch it. So yeah, it's to repair my tear ducts, because when I wake up in the morning, they're absolutely full. Some people call it sleep. In the Philippines, they call it morning star, and everywhere around the world calls it something different. I call it gunk. And when I wake up in the morning, they're full of gunk, and I cannot open my eyes. I have to get Darlene to come in with warm tea bags and go over my eyelashes, and it's always pulling my eyelashes out. And the doctor's finally operated, so my eye bags and my tear ducts will be normal now. So I've noticed a huge improvement in the mirror.
Ricardo Crosby. Hey, guys.
And hey, Ricardo. He's another one out here in Asia. And great to have him on here. He's always comes on the live stream.
You got a good memory, I tell you.
You do. You pick it up after time.
Scott Jean. Hi, Cooper. If I bring $1 million to Thailand, how do I change it into Thai money for the best exchange rate that you... Thank you, from Scott.
Okay, well, first of all, you put it in Brooke's wallet, then he transfers it from his wallet to my
Your
wallet,
and then we'll find the exchange rate, and you'll end up with something.
Yeah. $1 million. I wouldn't bring $1 million to Thailand for all the tea in China. I really wouldn't. Not that Thailand's a bad thing, but you're going to make far more interest with your savings if you got it outside of Thailand, because the interest rate right now, Brooke and I are both with Bangkok Bank. He'll tell you that's one of the ones that they recommend you open when you get your retirement visa, and they only give you like 1.5%.
I don't even think it's that
very
high,
low,
to be honest. Now, I think you're only allowed cash of 20,000 on your person at the immigration, correct?
Yeah, you can bring 20,000 cash into Thailand. Yes.
So the rest you're sitting in an account, and yeah, keep it invested in your home country is my advice. You know, even in daily interest, you're going to get close to 5% probably. And just exchange it when you need it is what I would tell you to do. I wouldn't put it all into bot. I think possibly the bot might even get better exchange, you know. So yeah, just exchange what you need when you need it. It's easy to do here.
Yeah, it is. And Pete Johnson.
Sorry for missing last week's stream, but was a bit busy having surgery. Nothing terminal, but was important. Well, we noticed you were absent last week, so I'm glad to see
we'll get you down
Pete.
as tardy. But thank you for coming on today. We'll keep if you hit the next 3 live streams, you get a gold star at the end of the month, Pete. And Brooke will give you a bit of bonus information about Bitcoin.
Coog 422. Oh, it's Brooke. I thought you had Brad Pitt on the show for a second. I do look like Brad Pitt. I've been told that many times.
Yeah, he told me last week I look handsome. I think this guy needs some more new bifocals or trifocals.
Moving on, Pete Johnson. We love Darlene, whatever she looks like. Tell her to get well soon. Darlene will be back, next week?
Next Saturday. Promise Darlene will be on the live stream. Yeah, she just got to wait to get her nose out of a cast. And it's a typical Asian thing. If anybody here has got an Asian girlfriend or Asian wife, you all know they don't have the ridge line at the nose, and they can't wear sunglasses like we do. They just keep falling down. And it's an Asian thing. They all want Western nose so they can wear sunglasses and they stay up. So she had it done, a straightforward procedure. They just put a piece of silicone, I guess, in here and make a ridge. No insertions needed. They just put it up the side. Sorry, I'm not going to go into that too much. Some people may be eating. But yeah, she's had the process done, and she doesn't have black eyes or anything. She's just got a cast on her nose, and she's a bit self-conscious about it, which is understandable. Most women would be.
Oh, now Jackie's talking about getting it done. So,
Jackie,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, okay. You're more than welcome.
WTF. Hey, Brooke, hi. Well, hello, WTF.
And hello. Thank you for joining us, brother. Really appreciate it.
Ricardo Crosby, nice T-shirts.
And we like them. We do like them. I like the design that the designer came up with, and we're hoping to make some in multiple different colors because everybody's got different tastes. So plenty of people have been asking. Yeah, the quick dry as well.
Yeah,
very light. This feels like almost like a silky feel to it. Very soft feel
nice
on your skin. Come on.
There we go. David Mears, you're going to get another black eye for that one.
Yeah, Darlene's going to hit me for telling everybody.
He's not talking about me, right?
No, he's talking about me because I told everybody in the channel that, hey, Darlene just had a nose job done, and she's not going to be happy. I can guarantee you. She's sitting out in the pool with Jackie right now, and I know they're both listening and thinking we're going to kill them when they finish this live stream.
Or sooner.
Yeah.
Tommy J. Hey, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Hello, Tommy.
And thank you, Tommy, for coming on here. Did you have your walk this morning? Hopefully you got it done in time, or are you going to be heading out and listening to us on the podcast?
Darlene G Vlog, please.
There you see. I told you she'd be listening. There she is. She's on her cell phone.
You recognize her?
Yeah, that's my wife right there. Please hit the thumbs up, guys. And she's out there.
Always thinking of you.
Honey, I love you. Please don't hurt me. So there you go.
Scott Jean, hi, Brooke, Canada rules. Been to Halifax and Toronto and Vancouver. Like Labatt beer. Yeah, Labatt's big there.
Is it? Never heard of it. Is it a Canadian local beer? I've never heard of Labatt.
Blue.
No, don't know that one.
Molson Canadian, that's another one they like.
Yeah. How's the taste? Is it any good?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? No. Okay.
I like the beer here, actually. Andy, hi, Coop and Darlene. Really enjoy your live streams. Thanks for all the great videos you guys post. Looking forward to meeting you next year when I leave Durban.
And he's South Africa? Durban, South Africa. He's there with Brian Barberich, who I've yet to see in the comments, but he always comes on a live stream. And we got about 4 or 5 other people all in Durban, South Africa. It must be a big city. But yeah, it'd be great to have everybody out here.
James Collins, I think that was one of them things that you're going to get in trouble for, Coop. Never explain the magic.
Yeah, and I agree with you, James. I probably am going to get in trouble. But at least she's there typing, please hit the thumbs up rather than I'm going to kill you, you SOB. Giorgio
McElhinney. In Namibia is 3 p.m. Well, that's not a bad time.
Yeah, no 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. That's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time for him to be watching the live stream there. And thank you for coming on.
Earthscan NZ. Hi, Cooper and Darlene and Brooke. 2 a.m. in New Zealand. Yep.
Yeah. So thank you all from Australia and New Zealand that have come on here. It's really appreciated. I do realize the time difference.
Dennis L. I hit the like button on my phone, desktop, TV, and tablet. You're surely missing something, Dennis.
Wow, you're a saint. Thank you so much. Yeah, because when people hit the like bell button, I know a lot of subscribers say, YouTubers say this, and it's absolutely true. There's a thing called YouTube algorithm. It drives us crazy, us YouTube content creators, because if 1 week I've got 100 thumbs up and the next week I've got 42, it doesn't show my videos out to as many people as it normally would.
Really?
Yep. And it makes a huge difference, that thumbs up button. It really, really does.
Steenborg, hello from Fuerteventura,
Spain.
Spain. It seems as if it is only possible to buy a condo if you are in Thailand and not if you are outside Thailand.
You can buy one outside, but here's the kicker, Steen. You have to have an agent that you're going to trust because you're going to be sending the money to them and they're going to be putting it into your name. So when you're spending that kind of money, would you do it to somebody that you haven't met? That is a big one. I don't know if I would, but yeah, you can do it. There are people to do it. There's multimillionaires around the world, and they see something that they like, and they say, right, I want that place, and they deal with an agent, and they transfer the money, and then the property goes in their name, and they come over 6 months later and stay there for a couple of weeks in their vacations from their work or whatever else that they're doing. So people do it, and you can do it. There's no saying that you cannot. Okay, it's just a question of whether you trust this agent enough with your hard-earned cash. And for me, it would have to be somebody that I know very well before I would do that. So think, but yeah, you can do it, and it can be done.
Steen, I wouldn't. Either you've seen this condo physically, you've been here, boots on the ground, or you haven't. If you've been here and that's the reason you're looking at buying, well, okay, you must have fallen in love with it. If you haven't been here and you're thinking of buying a condo, I would definitely tell you not to do it until you actually get here and see it. There is so many for sale. It's, there's so many to choose from. Yeah.
There's so many rentals out there too. I mean, I get in the comments and the emails, hey, Coop, if you keep on doing these condo rentals, you're going to run out of stuff to talk about. Well, do you know how many condo complexes? Now I'm talking complexes here. I'm not talking single condo units like what I'm in right now. Condo complexes between the, what I'll say the Chumbury area, which incorporates all of Jomtien, all of Pattaya, all of Prachamak Hill, and all of Wongamat, and so forth. In the Chumbury area, there's got to be over 5,000. 5,000 now. I'm not lying. There's got to be at least 5,000 complexes. So to me to do a video on every single one of them, and they're building new ones every year.
All the time they're building new ones. Everywhere you go.
You'd be talking 20, 30 years of me filming every single day a different condo unit. So there was just so much to see. And I'm doing a lot of it right now because I want to show a lot of different options out there. Some people say my place is too small. Other people say they want to see a tower. Other people want to be on the beach. Other people want to be near a school. Other people want a larger one. Other people want 2-bedroom one, 3-bedroom, a house. There's just so much to show. So everybody can get an idea of what a great location is going to be for them, because everybody's got their own likes. I may like this location, you may not. You may like somewhere that I do not. So I'm trying to get as much in and show everybody as possible, and the best way that I know how.
Darlene Buchanan, hello, Cooper and Brooke. We really appreciate what you do. Darlene, take care and hope you heal quickly.
Thank you for that. Darlene Buchanan, another one, her and her husband, they are from Prince Edward Island in Canada. So they're going to be over here in I think the next 60 days. I think they're coming over in November, if I remember right. Yeah, they're both Canadians. Very nice. I spoke to them on the phone. They're great people.
JJ Idaho. Hello, gentlemen.
And hello, JJ, and welcome to the live stream.
Al DeCisi. Hi, guys. Good morning. 9 a.m. here in Montreal.
There you go. 9 a.m. Another good time. And thank you for joining us, Al.
Plain Dave's back. Greetings, Cooper and Brooke, and a hello to Darlene, too. Thanks for the live. Much appreciated.
And thank you, Dave. And when you get over here, we're both going to have to look into these live shows and see if we can see any plane shows out here. I'd love to go see him. I really would. He's been asking me about it. And
Africa Islam
is on here for his first live stream. I've been speaking to him a lot. Really, really nice guy. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hi from Bulgaria.
Wow.
And hello and welcome from Bulgaria, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Curb Splitter. Good morning, Coop and Brooke. Chiming in from Boston. Glad to see you are on the mend, Coop.
And Boston. Yeah, the Boston accent. Yeah. And thank you for joining us from Boston, Curb. And I did get your email. And I'm just going to put this one out there. Normally, I don't discuss people's emails as they put private stuff, but this wasn't private. He just said to me, hey, Cooper, I don't know what happened. But you and some of the other YouTubers I follow, it hasn't been coming up with the notifications on my screen. So he seems to have figured it out, what he did wrong. Just hit that thumbs up and hit the notification bell. And sometimes if you're not getting the notifications, the best thing to do is click the unsubscribe button. And I hate that word, but click the unsubscribe button and then re-click it. And that starts it over with YouTube. That's another good way if you're not getting the videos. But thank you for joining us, brother. Really appreciate it.
Tully Madden. Hi, Cooper and Brooke. 11 p.m. in Melbourne, Australia. AFL Grand Final day here today. 2 weeks until I arrive. Wow.
And wow, only 2 weeks out, Tully. A lot of people are coming in October, Brooke.
Yeah.
I've been watching on the Facebook group. I've been watching on the emails and the comments. I'd say we probably got 30 to 40 people from the channel coming over in October. October is going to be a very great month.
Well, I know in Canada, October, that starts to get the bad weather. So
is that when it starts to get real cold?
Either head south or head for sunny climates.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bootney 66. Hello, great condo videos, and I appreciate you showing the neighborhood too. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and thank you, Bootney. He sends a $4.99 super thanks, and thank you for that. And yeah, I thought to myself, you know, what would I be looking for if I was y'all and I was looking to move to Thailand in a condo or a house or anything like that out here? Well, the one thing I thought about was I'd want to know what's in the area. You know, what's around me? You know, am I out in the middle of, you know, the middle of nowhere and I got nothing around me and it's going to be a bad choice no matter how great it looks? Or have I got options? And I thought to myself, you know what? I'll just show everybody in the videos. And I know my videos have gotten like 5 to 7 minutes longer because I'm doing a walk around the area to show what's around outside the complexes that I'm showing you. But for those that are watching it all the way to the end, they seem to be appreciating it and saying, hey, Cooper, thank you for doing that. I don't see many other people out there doing it.
Yeah, I remember all the videos we watched before even coming here.
Yeah.
You never saw any of the outsides.
No, you didn't.
And it's so important. Like, you definitely can use a 7-Eleven near you or, you know, restaurants or something.
Yeah.
How far are you from the bot bus and stuff like that? So,
where's the nearest pharmacy? You know, all that. Yeah, that all matters. You know, and if there's no wash machine, where do I go to get my laundry done? You know, I think these are big, important things. And that's why I included all in the YouTube videos now. And I hope I don't get too many complaints because my videos are going on too long. I just want to show you what's in the area so you're a bit more informed as to what's around. But thank you for that, Bootney. Really appreciate it.
HG, hello at 900 hours from Florida, 9 a.m. Florida time.
Yeah, and welcome, HG, and thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Darlene Buchanan, hello, Cooper and Brooke. We really appreciate all the help you generously give to everyone. Darlene, take care, and we hope you heal quickly.
And so do I. Yeah, I can't wait for my wife to heal. And so that way she can wear a pair of sunglasses and be happy and proud. And I am so proud of her that words can not possibly tell you how proud I am for my wife. She's not only my best friend and the love of my life, but she's also the one that created this YouTube channel. And if it wouldn't have been for her, I wouldn't have been able to do it. She does all the editing. She makes all the banners. So when you look up here and you see the hello tubers and the hand and the logos and all the background, she's done all that. And it takes her hours every single day to do that. And she's doing a fantastic job. And this is a great team effort. And honey, I love you to bits, and thank you so much. I do appreciate you.
She does most of the work on the channel.
Yeah, I just do the talking and pointing.
And by the way, I thought I was your bestie. Now, you know, next one.
Yeah, but you snore too much in your sleep for me. You'd never work out, Brooke.
Jeez, you got good hearing here across the complex. Roger Moore, good afternoon, gentlemen.
And good afternoon, Roger, and thank you for joining us.
Ann Throckmorton, haven't spoken to G, must be somebody else.
Yeah, sorry, Ann, I got you mixed up with Cecilia, but I do know that you're coming out here in the next 2 months, you said, before the end of the year. So I am looking forward to meeting you. And it was Cecilia. She's taking the condo available at Dusit Grand Park 1, which is our neighbor condo, and she's moving in there on the 11th of October. 11th of October.
Coming up.
So not far away.
Steve Gilding, hi guys. It's 10:15 a.m. in PEI, Canada.
There's another one. Steve is also in Prince Edward Island. And welcome, Steve.
Montana's Thailand retirement. Thanks for all your help, Montana.
And thank you, Montana. And he sends a Australian $5 super thanks. And thank you so much for that, brother. It is really, really appreciated. And we're looking forward to you coming up from Phuket in the next couple of weeks. Looking forward to meeting you in person. You've been a great subscriber. And I always get a message on every video that I make good morning, Cooper. So from
I'm
you.
here.
So yeah, and from today's YouTube, I'm here. So thank you so much, Montana. It's really appreciated, brother.
Bravo 29. Good morning to all.
And good morning, Bravo 29.
And Throckmorton. Say you and Darlene keeping each other in stitches these days.
Bada boom.
Bada boom.
Bada boom. Yes, we are. Literally. I'm in stitches here and she's got a couple stitches inside her nose. So we're both in stitches, and pun intended.
Bobby 57. Hi, Cooper and Brooke and your wife. 19 more days for us. We will be in the condo on October 20th. Hope you both feel better soon. From Lynn and Bob.
And Lynn and Bobby, yes.
This condo they're coming?
Yes, they are. They're moving
nice.
into your building,
they're
and they're going to be your next door neighbor, but one. So they're going to be on the same floor as you,
wow.
two down. And yeah, Jeeb's already got the room already lined up for them. And they're from the Philippines. Bobby is married to a lovely Filipina, and she absolutely loves cooking. And Darlene's been watching her Facebook page, and she said that she'd like to cook a meal for the group when she gets out here. So that'd be fantastic. Apparently,
you'll have
Darlene
fun
says
with
she's an excellent
Jackie,
cook.
Lynn and Darlene.
Yeah, she's going to fit right in, and so will Bobby. Really, really nice guy.
Sen. But I think changing money to baht will eliminate exchange rate risk. Australian dollar lost 30% its value against Thai baht. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I assumed you had US, but if it's Australian, that's a little different story. You might want to change more over. But the problem when you do that much into Thai baht, you're not going to get any return on your money. So, that's a tough call. Maybe you can exchange it into US and just keep it there. I mean, sure, the currencies will fluctuate, but the strongest probably still will be the US dollar for quite a while. So, yeah, it'll be the least of the bad ones, let's say.
Yeah, the Australian currencies not doing very well against many currencies at the moment, even against the US dollar.
Well, yeah. And Canadian dollar the same way. It's down a bit, but
yeah.
Patty Delargy. Hi, Coop. I was 12 hours early this week. Got times mixed up.
And how was the live stream 12 hours ago? How did we do? I hope we impressed you. I think I was taking a nap on the sofa at that time.
WDLF1. Hello, I'm arriving in Thailand in 3 weeks to do a recon for my retirement. What do you think about my locations, Pattaya, Hua Hin, and Bang Sarai?
Okay, and welcome WDLF1, and you're a new one on here, and thank you for joining us. It is appreciated. We're getting new people every week, and we really enjoy it. So locations, it all depends on what sort of lifestyle you want. Bang Sarai is one of those fishermen village, so it is a very quiet place to live in. But the downside with Bang Sarai and also Hua Hin is you're going to need your own transport, as there's no public transport there. You will not find a bus in Hua Hin or in Bang Sarai. In Pattaya area where we're living, like Jomtien, Pattaya, Wongamat, and so forth, you got the bus, and so you're able to get around a bit better. And these are things that you're going to have to weigh up. If you want the quieter life and you don't mind getting your own transport, then they could be a very good option for you, as they're very beautiful places. But if you rely on public transport and you don't want to drive anymore, then they are definitely going to be a problem for you in that respect. So you got to weigh up both of those and see what's best for you.
You'll check it out on your recon.
But when you get here in 3 weeks, take a trip around. I mean, you can get Bolt taxis here cheap enough and go around, or rent a bike or rent a car and take a ride around and see what you think for yourself. And that's the best way you're going to decide. I mean, when Brooke and I came here, he'll tell you, we looked at over 30 condos before we chose the area and this place that we're at now. And it's not an easy decision that you can make in 5 minutes.
I remember my first time in Bang Sarai, I thought, wow, it's a nice, quiet community.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, some good fish restaurants. And then I thought, Jesus, I'm going to have to be hiking up to Jomtien or Pattaya to do anything. You know what I mean? For, the bigger malls and stuff like that. So for me, and I'm not a party goer, so I didn't want Pattaya. But I thought Bang Sarai was a little too quiet for my likes. So I found this to be a
beautiful place. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
But just lacks the infrastructure. for me.
Chris Foster, good morning, Coop and Brooke from sunny Alberta, Canada. Planning on coming to Thailand in November for 2 to 3 months. How much money should I consider for this length of time doing tourist things? Well, first off, that's a good time to get out of Alberta. You can get some bad weather there.
So the first thing to ask you, Chris, are you coming alone? Okay, because that's going to make a heck of a lot of difference to your budget. And if you're staying in for 2 to 3 months, are you staying in a condominium or you're looking to stay in a hotel? Again, that's going to make a huge difference to your budget. For me, to do the touristy things and enjoy yourself, I don't know. What would you say, Brooke? I would be guesstimating. It was about $2,000
for 2 months. Yeah, I budget $5,000. That's $2,500 per month.
Yeah,
that should more than cover it. So if you do want to do something crazy or that's expensive,
everyone wants to go to the island
you got
tours
the money
or something. Yeah,
but yeah, that should be more than ample for what you need. Your accommodation that can bite into it, depending what you want to pay in that. If you want to eat at the, high-end restaurants every day, that's going to eat into it. And if you want to go for the bar girls every night, that's going to eat into it. So it's lifestyle choices you make, but that would be between 4 and 5 should give you ample money.
Yeah. Very good advice.
Zopa Honda, hi, Coops and Brooke.
And welcome back, Zopa. Thank you for joining us again. Good to have you back. And you were with us last week as well, so thank you. It is appreciated.
Bootney 66, 6:18 a.m. in Arizona.
And that's where my mom is. My mom lives in just outside of Phoenix, a place called Goodyear, Arizona. So, yeah, that would be about the time for her, and she'll still be sleeping. She doesn't like to get up before 8 o'clock in the morning, my mom. But thank you for joining us from there. I actually went to elementary school at there was an Air Force base there. My dad was stationed at in Tucson. I think it was called Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. And I remember I went to kindergarten there. And the reason I remember it is because I was playing on the back wall outside of the kindergarten classroom, and we're playing Tag, You're It, that one. And well, somebody grabbed my foot and I fell off the wall and I broke my right arm. So that's the only memory I have from Tucson all those years ago, a long time ago.
Scott Jean, grand final today. Bronco and Penrith Rugby League. Go Penrith.
And go Penrith, yes. I hope your team wins for you, brother. Yeah, some big games coming up. And they also got the World Cup going on as well. I think France was playing Australia the other day, or the All Blacks. People have been telling me in the comments. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to watch it. But I think All Blacks are still in it. New Zealand, I think they're just still in it.
Don't follow it.
Yeah, I'd like to. It looks like a fun sport.
Tommy J, when you buy gold in Thailand, not jewelry, do you have to show passport? Well, it's funny. There's lots of jewelry shops, gold shops I'm talking. And I went up to, one and I said, yeah, do you sell gold by the gram, by the ounce? No. Do they sell bars? No. It's all jewelry. So
they sell it by the baht. The baht is the Thai currency, and also they have a baht for Thai weight. So, if you're going to buy the gold and you're going to plan on taking it out of Thailand, I would buy it with your passport and make sure you get a copy of that with a receipt, because then you can claim the VAT back when you leave Thailand and head back to your respective country. So,
well, that I did not know. Geez, I learned something new every day.
You can claim the VAT back on it.
Maybe it was my vernacular was not right. So.
Yeah.
You sell by the baht? Okay, I'll ask that.
Yeah, by the baht.
Scott Jean, thank you, Ascend, for advice.
And thank you, Scott, for commenting to ASEN. Tuick P.
Evening, Coops. Are you watching the Ryder Cup?
No, I'm not watching the Ryder Cup. I haven't been watching much of anything because I still got the stitches in my eyes, and it hurts too long, and I get watering just come down if I'm looking at the TV for too long. So I try not to. And again, I can't go out in sunlight. They said keep it out of the sun because the tear ducts are open wide right now. I got stitches pulling them open. So when I go back tomorrow, they can do all the cleaning and everything that they need to do, and hopefully take the stitches out. It's been a week and I'm dying to get these stitches out. But no, let me know how they're doing. I should set up the notifications on the iPhone so I can follow my sports and see what I'm missing. So just so they pop up on the screen, and at least I know who won.
Al DeCisi. Hey guys, heading down in February. Would it be wise to book 1 month in Jomtien and 1 week in a Pattaya hotel as an option if I can't book in a condo rental for 5 weeks? Al from Montreal. So he's coming in February. That's high season.
That's high season, yeah.
I will probably book the 1 week first in Pattaya hotel. You get used to Pattaya, see what it's like, and then you got time to look around for during the week for a month rental.
Well, he says here that would it be wise to book 1 month in Jomtien and 1 week in a Pattaya hotel as an option if I can't book a condo rental for 5 weeks? Well, you can book a condo rental here for 5 weeks, no problem. They will do it. The minimum that they ask for a lot of these condominiums is 1 month, but they will go over by a week or two. If you explain to them, well, I'm here for 5 weeks vacation, they'll prorate it and allow you to stay that extra week. But Jomtien and Pattaya are neighbors. They're literally only from here to Pattaya. What is it, about 2.5 miles?
Yeah, it's close.
2.5 miles. So or three and a third kilometers. It's not that far at all. It really is very near, and you got the Bob buses go up and down. I wouldn't bother staying in 2 places. I'd just stay in one and enjoy your time and don't have to worry about packing and moving. If you're only going to be here for 5 weeks, just enjoy the time you got here. And the bot buses run all night long. And then you got the motorcycle taxis on top of that are just outside here. And you also have the Bolt taxis. So you're not going to have any problem getting around.
No problem.
No.
If he's coming to this condo, definitely do the 5 weeks because you're going to like it. We booked a month at that other resort.
Oh, the Maldives?
Yeah, we didn't like it. And that's what I'm afraid, you don't want to get caught in that trap. John P. Hey, guys, how about doing some restaurant reviews of the local fare?
Sure, we'll do. I did do a video, John, of Jomtien Night Market. And that's where a lot of expats like to go shopping because the food is so delicious and it's so cheap there. It's impossible to go out and buy it and cook it yourself for the price that they're selling it there. And the ribs are to die for, the salads, the rices, everything that they got there,
kebabs.
The chickens, the kebabs. It's a Westerner's haven right there that you can go there and eat for less than $2 and go home absolutely stuffed and, don't want to think about food until you wake up in the morning for breakfast.
I think that Fraser's restaurant would be a good.
That'd be a good one to do a review on.
I love that food there. I think anybody would.
Okay, I'll look into doing some restaurant reviews. Yep. But I did do that one, and I also did, John, Route 66 on the dark side. We went to Route 66.
That was good.
And the food was fantastic, great. Everything was shipped in from America. They had the USDA beef there, and they had the Australian beef there that was shipped in from Australia. So, wow, it was just super, super good.
Once you try the night market food Coop was mentioning, you're going to get hooked too because most of it's made right in front of you. You know what I mean? So you know it's fresh. And I had never had kebabs till I got here, as you're probably aware. And boy, he got me hooked on them. I probably have 3 a week.
And the Thai food's to die for.
It is. Yeah, it's good.
So cheap. It's really, really good. So much flavor in it. It's amazing.
Dennis L., what do you think is the best time to come to Thailand and why?
Okay, for me, and I'll answer
Noon
for me. I think it's better if you get here by about 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. No, seriously, Dennis. For me, it could be different than for you. It all depends on your circumstances. But the ideal time to come here to get a bargain is after April. If you come the first week of May, you can get your rentals a heck of a lot cheaper than you can during the high season. We call it the low season. Some people like to call it the rainy season, but it really doesn't rain that much. I can probably count on one hand how many times it's rained this rainy season. And we're coming up to the end of it. October is the end of the rainy season. So, yeah, it's just, that time of year where everybody goes back to the work. And that's when the retirees are mainly the only people here. And that's when you're going to get your best bargains. You really are. And cash is king. If you can pay a year in advance, like Brooke and I did, we paid $3,000 US thereabouts. And we got this condo that we're in knocked down 50%, because they originally wanted 15,000, and we got it down to 10,000 by paying a year in advance. So that would be my advice, the best time of year to come. What do you say, Brooke?
Yeah, come early like May, and then even if you stay for a month because you want to travel to see what other options you have for condos. I'm assuming you couldn't get in here, let's say, because they're booked or whatever. But yeah, so even if it May for a month and then June is still low season, but definitely great advice Coop gave. Cash talks. You want to get a deal, offer well, what if I sign a year lease? Oh, and that'll be a different price. That'll be a real good price. And then you come back with, well, what if I paid you a year in advance? And they're going to get even a better price. So, it's a step-by-step process, but and cash is king, and there's so many available. Don't be afraid to walk out the door. No, you're not committed. So, they might grab you on the way. Oh, no, come back. We'll talk. That happened.
Yeah. So there you go. We both agree. May is the best time if you want to bargain. If you want to come over when the big water festival is, well, that is April, and it's called Songkran. It's the first 2 weeks of April. It's generally around the 15th of April that goes on. And it's the big water festival that they have, and it's a great time for being here in Thailand. So a lot of people come over to Thailand just only for the Songkran festival and then go back home.
Greg Jam Rock. Hi, guys. Listening from Florida while watching English soccer.
And what team are you watching? Who's playing? I wonder who's playing today. What is today? Today's Saturday. Hey, it could be anybody. Could be anybody from the Premiership all the way down to my old team, Norwich City. It's in the Championship League. And here we go.
Groove Volker, good evening, YouTube, viewing you. The last time from Panama, now at 8:25 a.m. As always, great content over the last week videos. Yeah, next week we'll be there. See you soon. Oh, good.
And they are another great couple. I spoke to him on the phone too. His name is Volker. And him and his wife are from Germany. Fantastic people. And I lived in Germany for a couple of years, so I could still speak a bit of German.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Natürlich. Kannst du auch Deutsch sprechen? There you go. There goes half our subscribers out the door. Hey, these guys are speaking foreign here. I didn't pay for this. No. So anyways, they're absolutely great people. And they're coming here from South America, from Panama. And really looking forward to meeting them. I spoke to them both on the phone. Him and his wife. Very lovely. Very lovely. And that's one thing I like about doing this YouTube channel is we have such a great diversity of people. We got Americans here. We got Canadians here. We got Filipinos here. We got
England.
England. We got a Scottish guy here. Yeah. And we got South Africans here. We got an Iranian guy here. He's a really nice guy.
He is.
The musician, Abash. He's a great guy. So, it's really diversified, and you're really getting a great group of people here. And one thing we all have in common is we're all retirees. Every one of us is getting along. There's no bickering. There's no fighting.
No drama.
No arguing. No drama.
Nobody's looking for drama.
You're sitting out of the pool, and every 10 minutes you got somebody else to talk to. It's great. Yeah. It's great. It's thoroughly enjoying it. I'm glad I really started this.
Well done, Coop.
I'm glad I really started this and got the ball rolling for a lot of people, because we know at the end of the day, making that big move and coming to somewhere you've never been, it's going to be a bit daunting. It's going to be a bit scary. You're like, hey, I don't know anybody there. I don't know if I'm going to like it. But when you join the Facebook group and you start making friends, and people are saying, oh, I'm coming over in 2 weeks. Oh, well, I'm going to be there in 3 days after you. Well, let's meet up. And you're already building that friendship. It makes that life so much easier. It really does.
So much easier when somebody's already blazed the trail.
Yeah.
Dyer Reef. Hello, Cooper from London.
And hello, London. London's in the house. And thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. You're another new one. And we're getting more and more. It's absolutely great. Thank you all so much.
Tommy Lee. Hi, guys. Tommy from New York City. It's 9:27 a.m. Keep up the great work. That'll be Saturday there.
Saturday
morning.
Saturday, today, this morning. Yeah. And he is in New York City. My brother Don, he is in Buffalo. My brother Don, that's where he lives. Yeah, he lives Buffalo, in Buffalo there. So
I live near Buffalo.
Yeah, so they're probably near neighbors. And thank you for joining us, Tommy. Really appreciate it.
Andy, which do you think is the better area, Jomtien or Hua Hin, or the other side of the bay, or on the other side of the bay?
I got to say Jomtien, and I got nothing against Hua Hin is a beautiful place. But what does it for me is the public transport. You don't have public transport in Hua Hin. It is beautiful. It is another retirement community. It's not as got as much as what Jomtien has to offer, like all the different international restaurants. It does have quite a few, but not as many. But the main kicker I hear from people that want to go out there is, you know, I went out there, I visited, and getting around is hard to do if you don't have transport. So, but other than that, if Hua Hin had public transport, it would probably be on par with Jomtien.
The videos I saw of Hua Hin were nice.
Yeah, it is a beautiful
but
place.
I didn't realize it in the public transit.
Yeah.
Daryl Farney, do the condos you show include fire alarms and smoke detectors? Never heard it mentioned by anyone. They have those in Thailand, right?
Yes, they do. And I am looking at the smoke detector right here, right there above my head right here. And yep, we have fire alarms, and it goes off here every once in a while because we have Russians that like to have a little bit of a party. And they don't do it out on the balcony, or they leave the door open and the smoke goes up there and the fire alarm goes off. So you do get it from time to time. And yep, all the modern buildings, they do have a code here in Thailand that they have to adhere to. And you have the fire alarms and the smoke detectors here installed.
And they work.
And they do work. I can guarantee you that.
So can I.
Yeah.
Scott Jean, do you have a good expat club in Jomtien?
Cooper's Thai Adventure. There you go.
Correct, Amundo.
Yeah, Cooper's Thai Adventure is our club, and what we do is we have a get together every Sunday, where we go out with the subscribers and we have a great time. We've gone bowling, we've gone shooting, we've gone jet skiing, amongst quite a few other things, and we're having a blast. We want to make a fishing trip, we want to make a golf trip. To go play some golf. We even did the go-karts, and there's water parks, and so much stuff you can do here. And but yeah, there's a lot of clubs out here. So whatever you're interested in, Scott, you're going to find it. There's tennis clubs, there's golf clubs, there's badminton clubs, snooker clubs, pool clubs. People play cribbage out here. You get people out here that play dominoes and volleyball. You name it, there's got a club just about for everything here, because there's just that much many Westerners that are retired out here, and they all form them. So you're not going to have a problem finding a good club here.
JJ Idaho, sad to hear that there aren't any more 2 bedrooms in your condo. Hopefully there will be some when we move next summer.
And I'm sure they will. I've got the last 2 bedroom. We're moving up there in the first week of December. And that's because my mom's planning on coming out for a vacation, and then the kids are going to be coming out next year. So we're going to need the 2 bedrooms. So I reserved the last one. But as I've said in my past videos, this building is only 50% sold. So when the other 50% becomes sold, then there'll be more units available for rental. So that, and the selling season normally happens in here between people tend to buy out here in Thailand between during the high season.
I would imagine high season.
High season is the highest seller for sales, and people come over here from December to April, and that's when they buy. So I would think by next summer you're not going to have a problem, JJ. Just keep on the channel, and after April, just drop me an email. Let me know when you want to come over, and I'll speak to Miss Jeeb and see what we can do for you, brother, about getting you a place here. But I don't think you'll have a problem by that time, because I think it's only, what she Jeeb say, 46% of the units have been sold. So the other 54% are still waiting to be sold.
Keep checking in. There's always changes.
Yeah,
and you know
that changes,
especially in low season. The chances are better, obviously, of something being available.
Yeah.
Dennis L, if possible, can you do videos on how to buy a motorcycle?
Yeah, I did. I bought my motorbike, and I did a video couple 3-4 weeks ago, maybe, of the place that I bought mine from, Midian. And it's straightforward and easy. All you need is your passport and your TM30, and you can go in there and pay on your card or bank transfer, and they give you the free insurance with it. The 1-year free insurance ain't worth much, It just covers you if you hit somebody else, but not you. So I would upgrade it to the first party insurance, so you're fully covered if you have an accident. That it doesn't only cover you, your bike, but it covers the person that you hit as well. But yeah, it's straightforward and easy. And I did make a video about it, Dennis, and I went around and filmed all the different bikes that they had there for sale at Midian. And great place, great place. Brooke Schneider was here with me. And so go back in the channel and you'll see it may 4 or 5 weeks ago, it was about that. And you'll see in the banner motorcycle shop in the banner. And that's the one you want to click on.
You also did one on buying the truck, I think, too.
And I did one on how to buy a car as well, on buying the pickup truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ram Jam Rock. Cooper, your condo videos are very thorough.
And thank you, Ram Jam Rock. I try and make them as thorough as possible. I want everybody to, say, hey, I enjoyed that, rather than, 500 questions. Hey, Cooper, where was the nearest 7-Eleven? All 500 the exact same. I'd rather just go out and say, hey, there you go. This is what you got. You got a restaurant here, a laundrette here. You got this here and this here, and show you the area. And I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. So thank you all for the feedback. It lets me know I'm doing something wrong. Something right. And if I'm doing something wrong, let me know as well. If you think I'm panning around, I'm making you dizzy, tell me to slow down the camera, and I will. I had somebody say, hey, Cooper, why do you keep opening the cupboards in the condo videos that you're shooting? And I do it for a simple reason, is because that's what I would want to see before I chose to rent there. I'd want to know, are there plates? Are there enough cups? Are there enough knives and forks? Are there pots and pans? What do I have to outlay from my wallet if I'm going to move into this condominium?
Especially if you're only going for a month.
If I'm coming for a month or two, I want there to be everything there. I don't want to be having to go, oh, there's no spatula there. I can't flip my eggs, Oh, there's no frying pan, there's no kettle, there's no toaster. Well, there's no microwave. I'd want to know that stuff. And that's why I put it in all the videos. I open all the cupboards and I say, if you want to rent this unit and you want to email us, we'll contact the agent for you. We'll help you make the reservation. And by the way, this is what you're going to have. And this is currently what is here as of today. So that's why I put it in there. And to the subscriber that the viewer, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but the viewer that made the comment, I hope you appreciate that and you understand why. But I'm going to continue doing it because there's been a lot of people asking for it.
Giorgio McElhaney, coming to Jomtien on November 15th. I think I'll book a hotel for a week and start to look around for a 2-bed, 2-bath condo, hopefully close to you guys. There'll be
November 15th. Yeah. You've also got Maldives too, which is right across from the 7-Eleven. Yeah. That one's always got 2 bedrooms in there. And then you got Maldives 3, which is down the road. That one's always got 2 bedrooms. Go on to booking.com, Giorgio, if you haven't found a place yet. I see you say here that you're going to book a hotel for a week and start to look around. That's another great option. But just bear in mind, you're about to come into high season and the price is going to be a little bit higher. But if you're going to be staying long term, again, cash is king. Talk to them and say to them, hey, I want to do you find a place that you really like. I want to do a 6-month rental, or I want to do a 1-year rental. And say first, what's the price? And then they say 15,000. Okay, what if I do 6 months? Okay, we can drop it down to 12,000, say. Okay, what if I do 1 year? Well, then they may drop it down to 10,000. You see where I'm coming from? And that's how you sort of work your business here, and getting a good place to stay.
We used an agent for a few viewings initially.
We did. Yeah.
But I think after that, we just basically went knocking on doors. So
do it ourselves.
Rent signs, did it ourselves.
Uh-huh.
The benefit of that, like, an agent has to get paid. So they're going to,
they got to get the commission.
They got to get a commission. So that raises your rent right there. Whereas if you book it yourself and you got the cash, you're going to get your best deal.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
David Mears, too late to suck up now.
Suck up to who? I missed that.
Darlene.
Darlene, too late to suck up to Darlene, probably.
Yeah.
She hasn't made any comments, so I think I'm still okay there, David. But thanks for reminding her, just in case you forgot.
Phil T, showing what's outside the condo and vlogs greatly helps me build a picture of places I may like. Absolutely.
Yeah, and thank you, Phil. A lot of people have been saying that, so I think I'll continue doing it.
JJ Idaho, how far are the international schools from Jomtien?
Okay, JJ, the question you should be asking is how many international schools are in Jomtien? And I can tell you right now, I know of about half a dozen. So there's plenty of international schools here. And we have a subscriber that we met up with, Darlene and I met up with just before last week's live stream. I think it was Friday, a week ago Friday. And he's here with his 9-year-old daughter, 10-year-old daughter. And she's going to international school and she's loving it. Only been here like a week at that time. And they're very nice. We had a coffee with them. And so there's plenty here in Jomtien. And when I was picking his brain, asking him about how many schools are in the area, because I didn't know at the time, he said, well, he must have went to half a dozen and looked before he found and chose the one that he liked. And they were all in the Jomtien area. So there you go, JJ. There's plenty of international schools here. So my subscribers are telling me.
Coog 422, what do you think of Rayon, guys? Quieter and cheaper or not a place to consider? Where is that, Rayon?
Down south. It's by Pattaya Airport.
Okay.
Rayon, I don't really know a lot about Rayon. Been down that way a couple of times, but I really didn't look at any properties. But I do hear from people that have been down there. And they say the properties are cheaper and it is quieter. So that could be somewhere to consider. And maybe I'll make some videos down there in the future and I'll get a better idea. The agent's making plenty of suggestions of places that she'd like to film with us.
Jay Easy, good morning, evening all.
And good morning, Jay Easy. Welcome, brother.
Really interested. He's interested in Banks Array.
Yeah, and we got one of our subscribers that live down there. What's his name? The one that came bowling with us.
Oh,
Ufe lives there in
Good
Banks
memory.
Array. He says he loves it. He loves it. He just gets a Bolt up here when he wants to come up here and spend the day up here. He just gets a Bolt taxi.
How much is 1 baht of gold?
One baht of gold I saw today was 30,000 baht, 30,200 I saw on the sign. So that's how much it's 1 baht of gold currently. I don't know what the weight of 1 baht is into ounces. Sorry, guys. But I do know that they do it via their system and they call it the baht system. So I did see the price and it was at 30,000, I think 200 was what I saw today.
So a little under 900 US. And I think gold price is 1900 roughly US an ounce. So it's got to be less than a
half ounce, somewhere around
there.
there.
Yeah,
roughly.
I'll have to ask next time.
I'm curious myself.
Wendy, hi from New Jersey. Feel better?
And thank you, Wendy. I do feel better. And thank you for joining us from Jersey. And it is great to have you on here. I can't do a Jersey accent to save my life, so sorry about that. But yeah, getting people from all over the states, and it is fantastic that people joining in. And don't forget Wednesday's live stream we have at 7 o'clock in the morning our time, which will be in the evening stateside. So Wendy, it's going to be from 5 o'clock in the evening your time in the States on Tuesday night your time, Tuesday night.
Jay-Z, much better fruit in Thailand compared to the States.
And I agree.
Yeah, I do too.
I think they I don't know what they're using with their fruit, but you can definitely taste the difference. Maybe they're using some different pesticides that we don't use in the West. I'm not sure what they use. Or maybe they just do it the old-fashioned natural way, but you can definitely taste the freshness and the difference.
Yeah, and it's grown year-round, so
it's a perfect climate for it, for growing it, and it tastes fantastic. I noticed the differences.
I've been to huge
first time
markets.
I tried it.
Well, you've been to them too. And I mean, there's vendor after vendor after vendor, fresh fruits, vegetables. It's and it's cheap.
It is. It's very cheap.
Phil T, Thai gold is 96.5% pure, a little over 23 karat. 1 baht equals 15.244 grams.
There you go.
Times 0.965 purity equals 14.71046 grams of 24 karat. So about 33,000 baht plus premium. Interesting. Well, that's good to know, Phil.
Yeah, and I saw on Sukkot. It all depends where you go to buy the gold as well. If you go into Patia City, you'll find the gold shops are more expensive. If you go out on Sukhumvit Road, you find them cheaper. And the one that I saw this morning when we went out to pick up the new T-shirts, coming back on Sukhumvit Road, it said 30,200 baht for 1 baht of gold. So there's the prices there.
Montana's Thailand retirement. How far is Bangkok from Pattaya?
Bangkok from Pattaya is about an hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and 20.
Hour and 20. It's not that far really. There's several ways to get there. You can get there on a Bolt taxi. You can get there on the train. There's one train that goes daily. I think it's at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, thereabouts. And then you did it on a coach.
To me, I do the bus anytime because it was like less than $5. It was an air-conditioned bus with a washroom in the back, comfortable seats, and just have a snooze for maybe took 10 minutes longer, about an hour and a half. Now, coming back, we took the bus. It was longer because it was traffic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it was like 2.5 hours that time. But you would have had traffic at any mode of transportation that time of day. So it was just so cheap. I couldn't get over getting there and back on a nice air-conditioned bus.
I know. It's fantastic. Much better than Greyhound in the States, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And DLF sends a $5 super thanks and says, thanks, guys. My name is Donald. Isn't Bang Saray close enough to Jomtien that you enjoy the peace and a short drive to get everything? It's not that far. It's about 30, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on traffic. And what time of day you want to go. It's going to take you anywhere between 30 and 40 minutes. And Bang Saray is not a bad area. It is a fisherman's village. It's nice, peaceful, and quiet, and a lot of expats enjoy that down there. So it's the old weighing scale, Libran and me. It all depends what's best for you. If you're going to be driving over here, Bang Saray could be an ideal place. If you don't want to drive, just bear in mind that you're going to have to get a Bolt taxi to get around because there is no public transportation that comes up here.
Bolt is so cheap here, though. I mean, what are you going to be? $2-3 to get here?
I forgot what Ufe told us that he paid for that Bolt. I think he said it was like 200 baht, $6.
Yeah, like
it was like $6 each way. So it's not going to break your bank.
No,
it's not. But it is a beautiful, quiet area. And thank you for the super thanks. It is really appreciated.
Scott Jean, is it easy to transfer money into Thai banks from New Zealand? Not sure how to.
To transfer money into Thai banks from New Zealand. I did it from the Philippines. I've done it from America. Brooke's done it from Canada and America.
Philippines.
No, it's not hard. What you do is once you open a bank account here, Scott, you're going to get your SWIFT number, your IBAN number, account number, and all that. So you can do the transfer, and you just, if you got online banking, it's so easy. You just put it in there and hit the transfer button. I would test a small amount just to make sure it goes through all right, like $10. And if it goes in the next 2 days and you're like, okay, the $10 has arrived. Okay, now I know I can transfer a larger amount. But no, it's straightforward and easy to transfer. They have the same SWIFT system that we do in the West.
And Scott, like, do the small one, or at least find out what the exchange rate is offered by your bank to the Bangkok bank. You know, when I did that from Canada, it turned out I was getting a way better exchange rate going first to Wise and then from Wise to the Thai bank.
Yeah.
So, and I'm talking, it was a difference from 33 baht to 35 and change baht. So give me the 35 and a half. Yeah.
Now, I've never used Wise. Is there a limit to how much you can transfer onto Wise?
Let's
say I want to transfer 10,000 US dollars. Can I put 10,000 on a Wise card, or is there a limit?
There won't be. There might be a daily limit what you can withdraw, but I don't recall ever seeing anything about putting money onto the card. Yeah.
I just don't know enough about it. I never used it. I was just wondering if there's ever a limit, because some people might want to move their life savings, might want to move $100,000 or $50,000, for example. Can they move that amount onto a Wise card and get that great exchange rate?
I don't see why they couldn't. However, I wouldn't recommend that unless you're actually closing that bank account. Keep your money in a federally insured bank is probably better than anywhere. And what I do is I think I've had up to 10,000 on it in different currencies.
Okay, so
and I transfer out what I need when I need it, basically.
Yeah.
If the bot were to go crazy, say to 40 baht to the dollar, hey, yeah, I might just load up even more to take advantage of what
I was just thinking it may be an option for those people that are coming out on retirement that want to do the 800,000 baht retirement deal.
Yeah.
Well, that right there is 23,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
And it's going to make a big difference if it's going to cost you 25,000 with the exchange rate from your bank in the States to here or New Zealand to here. And if you're getting a better deal on Wise, it may only cost you 21,000. So you may save $2,000-3,000.
You'd have to check the
and
rates.
That's why I was thinking that might be an option for those who want to do that on the retirement route.
Yeah. Now I did speak to that point. If it was me, I think in the Facebook group I mentioned this, that I'd leave my 800,000 baht invested. At say 5%, you're making 40,000 baht a year in interest.
Oh yeah,
and you're paying less than that to get your agent to do all the paperwork, get you your visa. So, and the money's still yours. Where here, you get nothing on it. But
yeah, just like me in the Philippines.
Hey Sen, is it a good idea to start a small business in Thailand to supplement pension? I'm 55 with quite small pension. Have 20 million baht in investments. I can use half of it as business capital. Is it a good idea? No. The reason I say that, now Cooper might disagree, but personally, you can't, you'd have to have a Thai partner to open a corporation here.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. And good luck. Like work permits, that's another thing you got to look into. Personally, and I think, Sen, I mentioned this last time, leave your 20 million baht invested. Hey, at 4% even, you're making 800,000 baht a year. Hey, that'll pay your whole thing here, and you haven't touched your principal. So, yeah, at 55, hey, it's different when you're 25 opening a business. If it doesn't work, so what? We'll try another business. I mean, I did that in my younger years. It only takes one business to make it right. That I realized. But 55, that's a good retirement age. So stay retired, keep your money in the bank, keep it invested at these rates. 2 years ago at 1%, now you couldn't probably get much on your money, but now you can. So that's my advice. Now, Cooper, what would you say?
I would agree with you 1,000%. I wouldn't start a business in Thailand because I just know there's a lot of red tape involved. I'm not saying you can't do it. You can. There is red tape involved. We do know British people that do work out here, and Americans and so forth, that have business and realty and stuff like that, or restaurants or shops. But I would agree. If I had, that amount of money, 20 million baht, I would put it in a high interest account and just live off the annual interest on it. 800,000, that's more than enough to live on here. That's a fantastic amount. I would do the same.
Joanne Boulio, good morning or evening for you. Joanne from Montreal. What are your feelings about the Copacabana Resort across from you? I'm with Al heading down in February.
Copacabana, it is not a bad place. But I do know people that have stayed in there, and they said they didn't like it. There was a problem with the toilet smell. Now, I don't know this personally. I've never stayed there. One of my subscribers said he did, and he had a problem with that. But then I've met somebody else that stayed there, and they said they didn't have a problem with any smell. There was no bad smell there. So I don't know. Maybe he had a bad one. But it is a nice place, and it is right next to Jomtien Night Market, right on with a almost beach access. You just cross the beach road, and you're straight on the beach.
Location's ideal.
The location
Absolutely
is ideal.
But I heard from a different person. And he kind of referred to it in a real negative light.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
I didn't pursue it. I just said, "Oh, that Copacabana looks beautiful." He says, "Oh, that's a shithole."
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never heard it that way. But yeah, I mean, I like everybody's got their different lights.
I heard good things too, but
I'm afraid of towers, so I got a very bad height phobia. So towers is no good to me. I like these buildings here. The tallest one is eight stories high on the 8th floor. that's perfect for me. I wouldn't want to be in the towers, but then other people love the towers and they want the beautiful sea view and see the mountains and all that. And my hat's off to them, but I can't do it.
I suppose if you could rent it for a month to see,
Yeah,
you know, and then hey, everybody's
to
different.
do a 1 month rental.
Maybe you're
and
on the
test
right
the
floor
waters.
and everything's perfect in the place.
Test it.
Test it out.
Test it. Yeah, go there, test it, stay for a month, and see if it's for you or not. And let us know. I'd love to know. And looking forward to you coming out in February. You have to stay in touch with us and let us know. Send us an email.
Merci,
We'll
Joanne.
meet up. And really appreciate it.
Sal Aparo.
There you go. Hey, Sal, our neighbor.
Glad to see you're doing good, Coop. Me and Sal were at Route 66. Well done. It was great. Had breakfast at 3 in the afternoon. I like your new name, Brooke Bitcoin Brooke. Oh, yeah. With the handle.
Yeah, and yeah, Sal, and Sal, the Sal brothers, we like to call them. Route 66 is a fantastic
Good
diner.
restaurant.
We went there, and it was absolutely to die for. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, and the breakfasts are really good price too. Have you had a breakfast in there yet?
We were there and ate, but I didn't order breakfast.
No, I had the SOS, and it was to die for. You know, the biscuits and the gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was really, really good. Really tasted like home.
I got a burger that time. It was damn good.
Yeah.
Jay Easy, Songkran is Thai New Year, correct?
Yes, it is. It's Thai New Year, and it's when they have the water festival.
They go all out.
They go all out.
You're gonna get
praying
wet.
for the rain.
Scott Jean, Montana, Bangkok to Taya, about 3 hours. About 3
So
Bangkok
3 hours.
To Taya. Ooh.
No, 3 hours. I've never done it in 3 hours.
No, even on the bus was less than 3 hours, and that was during traffic jams.
Yeah, no, it's Scott. It is a lot shorter than that. It's only 120 kilometers. So, and the speed limit on the toll road is 120. So,
I took it from the
cars.
Pattaya bus station direct to the bus station in. There's a couple of them, but maybe downtown.
Sukhumvit bus station, Bangkok.
And it was exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh,
and it was an early bus. I think it was a 6 a.m. it departed, but I thought, hey, I'll at least miss traffic, somewhat. So
now, if you're going from Suvarnabhumi Airport, you want to allow about 2 hours, depending on the time of flight. But when you're flying into Bangkok, because that's on the northern side of Bangkok. But 3 hours, no, it's I've never known it that bad. In 3 hours, unless you're doing it right at the height of rush hour, on a Friday afternoon, and your flight, and you're getting in the taxi at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, like that, and the kids are coming out of school, then you might have 3 hours. But I've never had it take that long. I'm normally from the airport to here in 2 hours. Yeah,
no more.
Yeah, in under 2 hours.
Zopa Honda, I'm getting ready to watch the tune Newcastle United.
And there you go. Enjoy your football match there. So take care, and thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
Wendy, Dennis and Wendy here from New Jersey. We're having a rough time finding dog-friendly condos. She's a very well-behaved 40-pound Brittany Spaniel mix. Sad if we can't come and bring our doggy.
They do have them, Wendy, and I've actually made a video on 2 that does have them. The first one I did that had one was at the River Area condominium where James stays in Wongamat. That one was beautiful. It even had its own doggy swimming pool there and areas and grounds where you walk the dogs there. And that was probably one of the best one I've ever seen. And then there was one on Jumpton Beach that Darlene and I did about 2 weeks ago. But that one was for sale, and it was a 2-bedroom, and it was incredibly expensive, I had in the comments. But she's coming for a vacation. But they are hard to find, Wendy. Not many places like to rent out to pets, which is a shame. But they do also have pet motels here. I've seen quite a few of them. There's one here in Jomtien that's a pet motel. That may be also something that you might be interested. Send us an email at cooperstieadventure@gmail.com, Wendy, and I can send you the link to the pet motel. That might be another option for you. At least the dog may sleep there, but you could spend the day together, and then it sleeps there at night. that may be an option for you if you want to go down that route, and at least your dog's not stuck at home while you're over here on vacation. And I'll see what I can do for you, getting you the information for that. But as far as condos, you're better off renting a house if you want to bring a pet, because I think there's only like 4 or 5 condominium complexes in the whole Pattaya area that allow pets.
That's a good idea. Actually, rent the house.
You rent a house and you got a back garden. You know, you got a place for the dog, which would be great.
JJ Idaho, are there any ice rinks there or in Bangkok?
Yes, there is in Bangkok, but not in Pattaya that I know of.
Wasn't there the outdoor one we saw?
An outdoor ice rink?
Not around here.
It wouldn't have stayed frozen for very long. I do know there is one in Bangkok in one of the malls. There's an ice ring. I can't remember the name of the mall, though. I did see it. But there may even be an ice rink here, an indoor one that I don't know about.
I don't think we've ever been asked that question.
You're the first one that's ever asked. I can Google it. And
I would have noticed it in my rounds, and I don't recall seeing one here. I saw one in the Philippines, at the mall.
Yeah.
And but not here.
No, I haven't seen one here. But they may have them. I honestly don't know.
Dennis L., great advice. We're shooting for April to enjoy the festival. By the time we settle in, it'll be low season. The wife and I are going to retire, so a year lease is perfect. Smart.
And there you go. Perfect time of year to retire. Yep. April. Yep. So, they're going to be here for the first part of Songkran, so they'll be here to get wet. And let us know where you are, and we'll bring the water pistols and hook up with you.
Nail you good. Welcome to Thailand.
Welcome to Thailand. There you go.
Mike Baker. This one maybe for Brooke. When you arrive, can an agent help you start an long stay visa with showing proof of 65,000 baht from a verified source from your home country, i.e. Canada? Well, you know more about that. Personally, Mike, what I did is I didn't want to get involved in paperwork. I'm too old for that. Don't need the hassle. I'll pay. I'll pay, 35,000 baht, whatever, and let someone else do the headaches. I don't have to worry about the proof of income. Don't got to worry about the bank balances, and I'll keep my money invested, making me. So now Coop maybe has more information if you want to do it the other way, but.
Mike, you're not going to have any problem with that. I'll tell you what. How can I help you best on this? Because I know you've asked this question many times. Download an app called Line, Line. Okay, and what I will do is when you download the Line app, send me an email. I'll send you the QR code with my Line app, and then you just add me on Line, and then I'll invite Singh, who's our agent that we use, our miracle agent. He's fantastic. And he can tell you exactly what you're going to need as far as this, the proof of the 65,000 a month. His wife is fantastic. She used to work in immigration. She's a paralegal as well. So he can give you the perfect advice that I can't give you. I only know of what I've seen with my own eyes. But download that app, Mike. Download the Line app. Send me an email. I'll send you my QR code, and then add me, and then I'll add Singh, and you can talk to him direct. And he's great. He'll talk to you, and he speaks fluent English, and he can tell you exactly what you need to bring before you come out here. And that's probably the best way I can help you. I don't know how further I can go other than that. I'm not an agent, and I don't work for immigration. But I know that every person I put on to Singh, he's been fantastic, and he's helped them out. So,
Mikey, what I'd say for verification is I'd have a copy of the, your current tax return, because that'll show your gross income, and then also copies of, maybe a dozen bank statements monthly for the past year, because that'll show the money going in if they want to get more particular. Yeah. But between the two, you get there's what I pay tax on. It's over the 65. Here's the monthly 12 statements. Each one's got over 65 in it. That should be all you need for your backup.
Yeah. So there you go, Mike. I hope that helps you out, brother.
Pete Johnson, hey gents, I know many things are easy to get a hold of in Thailand, but is there anything you regret not taking with you when you moved? Or was it a completely fresh start, apart from some clothes?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, no, you can get pretty well everything you need here. I had a problem with, I like relish. I couldn't find it, but Cooper found it.
I found it and bought you a jar.
Yeah. And then there's that sweetener that you like, the vanilla flavored that we can't get here.
I wish I could find that one here, but what it is it's the
Nescafe, isn't it?
It's the dairy creamer, but it's the sugar-free one, and they got it in French vanilla, hazelnut, and all that.
French vanilla, you couldn't.
And they sold it in the Philippines, but they didn't sell it here. But you can get the it's Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate is the name of the product. I wish they had that here, but I've since learned I can buy it on Lazada and just have it delivered.
Bingo.
So not a problem.
I find shaving cream very expensive here. Like,
really?
Yeah, $6-7 a can.
Which one are you buying?
Well, the good one. Whereas, so if I come again, I'm going to load up maybe 2 or 3 of those because that'll last me. And I bought my razor blades cheaper over there, the Fusion 5. But anyways, minor things.
Yeah, but I mean, the shaving gel I got is the little Gillette one, the green one.
Yeah.
And just one of those cans lasts 6 months.
Oh, okay.
And I shave daily. Every day I shave because I'm in front of the camera. So I shave every day. And one of those cans lasts 6 months. And it's only like 140 baht.
Well, yeah,
I think
you're
buying
like
the wrong one.
Fingernail amount of cream.
No,
I load my cream up, man. I look like Santa Claus on the
Get off the subject. People get bored.
Next,
with it
please. Marty Scarborough. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Marty.
And thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Jan Vanderswan, is cycling dangerous in Jomtien? I love your videos.
No, it's not. I see a lot of people cycling here. And between just up the road from Jomtien, there's a big cycle park up there, which is at Pradamak Hill, and there's a beautiful area. And people go jogging there and cycling there. I see cycling a lot here. You can buy bicycles, and I've even seen them for rentals here. So nope, it's not. I wouldn't do it in Pattaya. You gotta have your wits about you in Pattaya. There's a lot of traffic there that we don't get in Jomtien. But no, it's not bad in Jomtien. I see people going around on their e-bikes in Jomtien like they're having the time of their life.
Yep.
But yeah,
every day we're out driving, Jan, I do see expats biking.
I do
everywhere. So
especially on Beach Road in Jomtien.
Yeah, like they're obviously they've done it and they're used to the traffic. But
no, I don't. There's not a lot of traffic here compared to Pattaya.
Not a lot compared to the Philippines, that's for sure.
Exactly. We got about 70% less traffic here in Jomtien than we do in Pattaya.
I agree.
So,
Mark Schaefer, hey guys, it appears from your videos that the traffic around Jomtien is nowhere near as bad as what I've seen in the Philippines videos. Is that right? Are these busy traffic times?
You're absolutely right, Mark. The Philippines is absolutely congested with traffic. It is crazy.
With no stoplights or yield signs.
A lot of them don't work.
Edge in, hope you get
Everybody's
through.
Fighting for that little bit of corner, and nobody will let anybody in, nobody will let anybody out, and there's just horns going off left, right. It feels like being in New York City. It really does. It's kind of stressful to me. But here in Thailand, it's not so bad unless you're in Bangkok, and then you're going to get all that again. But get outside, an hour outside of Bangkok where we are in Jomtien, it's not bad. Traffic's pretty good.
Pete Johnson, I know you covered this earlier, but I will say that I appreciate seeing what's in the neighborhood. It's always helpful to know where the nearest 7-Eleven is or a pharmacy if you need medication. Yep.
Yes. So thank you for that. And Darlene G Vlog says, what did I miss? What did you miss? Jackie's pregnant.
Been sleeping.
Brooke's going to be a daddy again.
I am not.
You consummated the marriage.
Don't start that FUD.
There you go.
And Thruckmorton, seems like you're saying it's not a problem finding a place, only choosing from all the options. Correct?
Absolutely correct, Ann. There's thousands of them out here. And it's not a case of you not being able to find one. It's a case of choosing one from all the options. You go to one and you're like, oh, I absolutely love this. You go to the next one, oh, I love this. And then by the end of the week, you're like, what was that one that I liked at the beginning of the week? I can't remember which one it was. And, you know, because everyone's got their own uniqueness, and all of them, in my opinion, are beautiful. They're all absolutely beautiful.
Make a checklist, Dan, of what the major requirements. One of mine was had to have a washing machine.
Yeah.
Had to have good pools. You know, that was
and good internet.
And good. Well, that was a big one. Yeah,
that was the biggest one for us. The good internet, wasn't it?
But yeah, you have your checklist. You can pretty well narrow them down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know.
I want a place with a wash machine. I want a place with fast internet, and I want a place with a big swimming pool. And those were the three top ones for us on our checklist.
Giorgio, talking about sport. Congrats to our Thai sweetheart, Stamp Fairtex, 3-time champion in martial arts. Well, didn't know that.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, Stamp Fairtex, 3 times champion. I don't want to mess with that person. Thank you for the info, Giorgio. Yeah.
843 photography. Hey, Cooper, I recently retired from the high-rise construction industry here in the States. Can I email you some questions to ask the developer you mentioned regarding building codes in Thailand?
Sure. Yeah. I could forward it to you to the agent, and she can get it over to him. I don't know the developer's personal contact details. The agent held that, but I can forward you to the agent, and she could pass it on to him. But sure, no problem.
Scott Jean, love fruit in Thailand. Great.
And it is. It's so tasty. I love the fruit here.
Steve Gilding, will the Coopers group be getting together, arranging trips out of town, etc.? Would be a lot of fun.
I don't know. I don't see why not. I think that if we get enough people here, like 58 people, for example, and they all want to do something, there's plenty that we can do. We could all chip in together and rent a coach and go on a trip somewhere around. That wouldn't be a problem. And they're really not that expensive. If the Chinese can afford to do it, and we see them all over the place, don't we? So can we as expats, you know. They'd probably cost us somewhere in the area of $50 each, and that'd pay for the coach to take us where I wanted to go. But yeah, there's always options. I'm up for that as the group gets bigger. You know,
I think too, Steve, as the group gets bigger, which it will, Coop's going to require other people to take the reins, the bull by the horn, so to speak, and say, hey, I want to set up a trip, go do it. Yeah. And then Coop will announce it on the thing and see such and such for sign up. You know what I mean? And that, he's busy enough, and, I'm happy to help. But we'll need
appreciate
it.
I would need help on that. But yeah, I'd love to go along on it as well and film it for the channel and say, there you go. These 50 people chose to come over here, and this is why.
Even fishing trip would be good.
I think a fishing trip's going to be excellent. Yeah.
Tommy J. Brooke, what is your average day like? We know Coop keeps busy with YouTube. Yeah, he does. Okay, in a nutshell, I get up quite early to see the markets close. Okay, so sometimes I stay up, sometimes I don't. But anyways, so definitely up no later than 6 a.m. for the day. And a couple coffees, 8 o'clock sharp. I'm in the gym, usually there for a good hour, 15 minutes. Then it's back home, changing into the swim trunks, back into the pool. Oh, I love it. So I'll spend like 45 minutes to an hour soaking up. And that's when I listen, do my research, on the videos for the day and other stuff. And it's basically Bitcoin related, obviously. But, that's kind of the day. So then after that, I'm out of the pool, shower, and usually I'm sitting down for my first of 2 meals for the day at around 11. And, after 11, it's quiet time, maybe do some reading, play a game or something. And then I do love a nap in the afternoon. And part of it is, hey, not that I'm getting old, I'm still quite young, but that I've been up during the night for the markets Monday to Friday. So, you miss a bit of sleep, and it's important I make it back up. So that'll run me anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. And then early afternoon, so I'm up by 3 at the latest. And then we'll take a trip typically to a coffee shop, have an afternoon coffee. Amazon, I love. It's on the beach road, look over the beach. And, then on the way back, after maybe there for an hour and a half, I'll maybe grab my kebab for the second meal of the day at the night market. But yeah, and then it's quiet time. Watch some videos or movies or something with Jack, and yeah, start the whole process over. Everyone will get into their routines here. Even the guys that are here, I see them in their routines. BB's up at the gym, shortly after me, and it's good. So you want to get your routines. It
doesn't take long to get into a routine here.
And the days fly by. You absolutely love every day about it. And sometimes what day is it? You know what I mean? That's yeah. Sorry if I rambled on there. Al DeCC, do you have Muay Thai martial art for senior schools in the area? That was my second choice. So yeah, there is Muay Thai for, there's guys my age doing it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. That's great.
You can get a 1-year visa on that, I believe. And
yes, you can. Yeah, that and education visa, you can do both. There's quite a few you can do under the education visa.
Sal, my man, Coop, me and Shell were in Banksray today. I took a bolt and it was 246 baht.
There you go. 246. Yeah. So that's not bad. That's not bad.
$6, $7.
Yeah. Between $6 and $7. It's really not that bad.
And if you share it with, somebody, or there's 4 of you going, whatever. It's,
there you go. Thanks for putting that out, Sal. Appreciate it.
Banzo 777. Hi, gentlemen. Is it available to get 20-year visa if I purchase a condo? Thanks.
Yes. They did have some condominiums in Pattaya that were part of the elite program. That if you bought one of them, promotion was that they gave you a 20-year elite visa included with your condo purchase. But now they've changed it from elite visa, and it's now called what have they changed it to the name to? It's not called elite visa anymore. It's called something else, privilege. And I don't know, but every time we go to the malls, either Pattaya Mall in Terminal 21 or Festival Mall, you see the women there with the model units for the condo units, and you see the signs there, free 20-year visa, with a purchase. So yeah, they do have them there, but it's not everyone. It's only promotional which units do it. So yeah, they do have them there. And if you'd like me to forward you the details, shoot me an email, Banzo, and I can forward your email over to the agents the next time we're in the mall, and they can reach out to you and show you the promotions for that, if that's an option that you want to do.
Mark Schaefer, is the 7-Eleven in Jomtien similar to a 7-Eleven in the States, a convenience store?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get your ready meals in there. It's bigger.
Yeah.
It's definitely bigger. You get your ready meals in there. You get your iced coffees, your cold drinks, your breads, toothpaste. It's exactly like a 7-Eleven in the States.
Your waters.
Yeah, your waters. There's godsend getting your waters from there. But yeah, you're going to find it exactly the same. Yeah.
Jan Vanderswan where's Darlene? Nothing against Brooke, but hey, I'm not as good looking, okay? Where's Darlene?
Hey, this is Darlene. She's only just had a haircut. Look. No. Darlene is out at the pool with Brooke's wife, Jackie. She's chilling out there, taking it easy. She's had some work done on her nose, and she's a bit shy to be in front of the camera, but she will be here next Saturday, promise. So thank you for that, Jan, and she's okay. She's been writing in the comments, you'll see.
Scott Jean, thank you for your advice, much appreciated.
And anytime, that's what we're here for.
Sal again. Coop, I was in Banksray today, 250 baht. Yep.
Yeah, so that's very cheap, Sal, very cheap.
Tone Star, keep in mind if you have 10K or more total in foreign bank accounts, you must complete a FBAR, foreign bank account report. It's an IRS requirement, only for U.S. expats.
And
don't apply to me.
Don't apply to me either, because I got a British citizen. I got a British passport. So I don't have to worry about that either. There's a way around everything. That's one of the great things about being a dual national.
Tommy J, different Thai banks have different limits as to how much you can transfer. Makes sense.
Okay. You may be right on that, Tommy. I haven't found one with Bangkok Bank. I was able to transfer a large chunk from the Philippines to here. No problem. No problem whatsoever.
843 photography. Coop, I recently retired from the construction industry. Can I email? Oh, yeah. He said that. Yeah.
And thank you for the $5 super thanks. You didn't have to send that. You could have still sent the email and I would have done it for you. That's what we do here on this channel. We like to help people out and we don't ask anything for it, but it is appreciated. I'm not going to say no to, to somebody that wants to give me a tip. I think it's appreciated and it shows you that I'm appreciated too. So thank you all for doing that.
4 years, cerebral aptitude. Well, this is a smart guy. 4 years for early retirement. Back to Jomtien. Well done.
And sends a $2 super thanks. And thank you, Cerebral Attitude. It is really appreciated. And 4 years for early retirement back to Jomtien. Yeah, I bet you that kind of feels kind of long away, but
he looks young in that picture.
He does. He looks very young.
Well done if you can retire at that age.
Yeah. So well done, brother. And those 4 years ago, a lot quicker than you think. So hold on. It's going to happen very, very soon.
Good plan. Cerebral Attitude. Selling my house, 401k maturing. Hope to live off 400k USD until Social Security kicks in 5 years afterwards. Oh, boy, you look a lot younger in that picture. But
yeah, now I did a similar thing to that. And what I did is I put it in IBK, getting 4.85%. Gives me $1,600 a month.
Yep.
So yeah, that's $1,600 a month is more than enough to live on here in Thailand.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're not going to have a problem on that. I would do that, and then you still got your 400,000, and you're not touching it, and until your Social Security kicks in 5 years afterwards. Put it in a high interest account and make the most of it while you can.
Good plan, Cerebral.
And he puts his hands up. Amen. Thank you, brother.
Matt Chappelle, where do you catch the bus to and from BKK, Bangkok Airport? I caught it in Pattaya.
Yeah.
At Pattaya bus stop. And, I simply took a Bolt from my condo. The Bolt app works great because you plug in where you want to go. It's in English, right? Mm-hmm. And it knows where you are, and all the prices come up. You can take a limo, you can take a scooter bike, you can take a taxi. I mean, they're all listed. You just pick the one you want to take to get there, and it's cheap as borscht, like a 130 baht thing to get there from here.
Yeah.
And it was less than 500 baht from the Pattaya bus stop to the bus stop I wanted to go, which I researched before. There's like 3 of them. That was the one nearest where I was headed. So that's the one I got dropped off at. And it was slick as all get out. Going there was only an hour and a half, and coming back, because it was during high traffic, I think we left there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's same price, and but it took an extra hour.
Yeah.
Tommy J used to be an ice rink in Pattaya, but think the hard times of the past 3 years shut them down.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, a lot of things shut down over with the virus that went around the world. Can't say the name on YouTube. They don't like it. They demonetize it if you put it in your video. But you all know what I'm talking about. It hurt a lot of countries, not just Thailand, and it's a shame. It's a shame, but we're moving on from it, and everything's going back to normal quickly.
Cerebral, 60 to 90K in US for full teeth replacement. Insane.
That is insane, because I'll tell you right now, you can get all your teeth replaced here. I've looked into it for under $1 million baht, which is at today's exchange
under
rate,
30 grand
is 35,000 US dollars. So for under 35,000, you can get tops and bottoms implants put in, no problem. And that's how much cheaper it is, 2 to 3 times cheaper here than it is in the US.
I was sitting at
and thanks for the $2 super thanks.
Yeah, I was sitting at a McDonald's outside waiting for Coop, and I just noticed, I looked across the street and I counted, I think there was 5 dental shops. Every third business.
Yeah, when we were at Took-On today. That's
so
right.
I took a video of that, and I actually posted it on the Facebook group page. So yeah, go in there. It's like a 15-second video, And it just, you wouldn't believe it. Every third shop was a dental. So there's good competition when there's that many. And there's several soys I've been on with Cooper where I've noticed, because he's driving, so I'm just looking around. Dental shop. Like there's streets here with like 10 or 15 dental shops. So the only reason I mention that is the competition must be immense for the business. And the people I've talked to that have had work done and recommend their establishments, it's because they all speak English and they do a good job. And some are more money, some are less, but you'll definitely be able to check it out. Okay. Rider on the Storm, Kyushu. Chiang Mai seems to have everything except the beach. Thoughts? Also, is there a province near the ocean that might be less popular and that you might recommend for someone that likes the quiet life? Cooper, when he gets back, and mentioned he's, I think, been to Chiang Mai. I've read about Chiang Mai, watched some videos on it. It's supposed to be apparently cooler, but apparently that's only in the mountains near Chiang Mai. So there's no beach there, as you mentioned. As far as the province near the ocean, there's obviously quite a few of them, because if you look at the map, there's quite a bit of the southern part of Thailand that is bordering on water. So there will be beaches, obviously, in any of those areas. As far as quiet life, you'll have to make your decision on that. But did you read that comment there?
Chiang Mai seems to have everything except for the beach. Yeah, it's up in the mountains. Thoughts? Also, there was a province near the. Is there a province near the ocean that might be less popular and that you might recommend from someone that likes the quiet life? Yeah, you can head down south, further south from Pattaya, and you got Rayong down there, Bang Saray, and they are right on the beach. Both places are on the beach, and they're a lot more quieter than Jomtien and Pattaya. However, if you're going to go down that way, then you're going to have to rely on your own transport, as public transport system is not involved in those areas like it is here. So it's plus and minus of what you want to choose. But when you get here, just pick a place for 1 month, just as a base. I say to people, get a condo, rent one that you find on YouTube. If you find one that you like on our channel, just send us an email. I'll forward it to the agent, and you can book it by paying a deposit. And this agent I'm working with, she's just like G, 100% trustable. And I'm not going to put anybody out or recommend anybody that I don't trust on the channel. So, pick one as a base and then just go traveling around. At least you got somewhere to come back to. You got your suitcases there and everything while you're looking around to see what areas that you do like. That's what I recommend.
Scott Jean, hi, my mate Tony wants to know and can get medication to type 2 diabetes. Wants to know if he can get medication.
Yep, no problem. I'm on Metformin, and I am able to get it here all day long, no problem. And it's a lot cheaper than it is in the West. I get Metformin, I get my Forxiga, I get my Januvia, all diabetic medication out here, not a problem. They've got it just like they do in the West, but a lot cheaper.
Wendy, Dennis and Wendy here. Thank you for your doggy answer. If you happen to know of any small dog friendly houses to rent long term, would love to see it. God bless you, Darlene and Brooke.
And that's something we're working on, Wendy. We've spoke to the agent, and I've asked her for houses, and she's looking into lining some up that I can put on the YouTube channel. So stay tuned. That'll be coming in hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I'll be able to get a couple of houses on the channel.
Bad Brad, good day or night all. Brooke, really enjoying your money video. Help push me more into crypto to balance things up. Coopersville, not just a state of mind.
Nope, it's not a state of mind. It actually exists, Coopersville. And that's what Leanne calls it, Darlene's daughter. She's a little sweetheart, just turned 13 on the 1st of August. And she came out with that little nickname, and it just sort of stuck. But yeah, we got a lot of people out here and a lot of more coming. Every month I'm getting more and more emails, people saying I'm coming too in the Facebook group. is over 400 people now on the
There is.
Facebook group. So these are expats that have been here and they know what they're talking about. And also new people that want to come join it. It's Cooper's Thai Adventure Community down there. Only one requirement: hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. We verify you're a subscriber, and we allow you on to the Facebook group. It's that easy. It's not hard to get on there, and that way it stops a lot of the the bots, we call them. The people that jump in and try and create havoc on people's channels just because it's something that they enjoy. They're not going to subscribe to any channel because then as soon as they do, you can block them. So therefore, you subscribe. We know you're a genuine person and you're interested in coming out here rather than somebody that's just going to create problems for the group. So that's why we say subscribe to the channel.
A follow-up, Brad, just to be clear, I only recommend Bitcoin. It's part of crypto, but not any other crypto. Crypto's a massive amount of coins, tokens, whatever. I've done no research on any of those, nor will I want to. I do my research strictly on Bitcoin, and that's what I recommend.
Easy at Tommy J, thumbs up.
Gary Lee, hi, Darren, loving the videos. Did you say previously that all 2-bedroom units in your condo setup are now fully occupied? Hoping to be there in Jomtien before the end of the year, long term. Cheers.
They are at the moment, brother, but that can change from time to time. So right now, only 42 or 46%, somewhere in there, Jeep told me, over the last week have been sold. As the other ones sell, a lot of people buy these condos to rent them out so they got income every month. And that's how they subsidize their retirement. So it changes from month to month, but right now they are full. But in saying that, in the next month or two, there may be 2 or 3 available. I don't know. But if it's something that you're interested in, send us an email. I can forward it to Jeeb, and she can contact you directly and let you know when one is available. And I hope that helps you out. But it's not a problem, as we got like 8 different condominium complexes here in this area where we live. And if you can't get one here, you can get one there. And you're still going to be very close to the community. I mean, you're walking distance, less than 3 minutes to each complex. They're that close together.
Bad Brad, thanks for the great content.
And sends a $9.99 super thanks. And thank you, Bad Brad. It is highly appreciated, brother. I know you and your lovely wife are looking forward to getting out here as well soon. And another great couple I can't wait to meet.
The Music Sanctuary. Good morning, Coop and Brooke. I'm late to the stream. We noticed you were late.
That's okay. No problem. As long as you're here, and don't worry, you can watch it on the rerun. And for those 72 people that are on here watching it right now, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. It doesn't cost you a penny, by the way.
Jan Vanderswan, are there good big saunas in Jomtien?
Yes, and we went, Darlene and I, for my birthday. She wanted to treat me last week. So what we did is the day after my birthday, we went to an onsen spa, and it had a huge sauna in there. And for only 500 baht, which is less than $15, you can use the facilities for the whole day. And they had jacuzzis, steam rooms, saunas. They had the water where they put that
ionized water or something.
It's like ionized water, and it's supposed to make you healthier and breathe better and all this. Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. A great day out. Fabulous birthday present, and thank you, honey, for that. It was really appreciated.
Now, Jan, they do have a steam room and a sauna right in our complex here.
2 of them, actually.
Yeah, well, actually,
one for men and one for women.
For ladies, right?
Yeah.
The Music Sanctuary. Good morning, Coop and Brooke. Late to the stream. Must have subscribed to your Facebook page and under my real name.
Yeah, that helps.
Okay.
When you apply to join on the Facebook group, please tell us what your real name is. For example, you're the Music Sanctuary and your real name is Joe, just for a hypothetical, of course. just put, "This is Joe, the Music Sanctuary," and we know who you are to bring you into the group. It really helps.
Cerebro, thank you for the young compliment. Oh, I'm 58. Well, you don't look it.
You
We'll
does
retire
look
to
young.
Thailand at 62 and apply for Social Security at 67. Good. Please tell me I can live off 400K until it kicks in and money left. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd live off the interest. I wouldn't even touch the 400K.
You won't need to touch principal.
I really wouldn't, brother. And $1,600 a month is more than enough to live on here. It really is. You're not going to spend more than $500 for your rent, your electricity, your water, and your internet. You're just not going to spend more than $500 a month. And that gives you $1,100 a month for entertainment and food, which is, again, very cheap. So a lot of expats here live on less than $10 a day for a single person for food. And I mean, you do the math, that's $300 a month. Well, you're still going to have $700-800 left of money that you'd be earning on interest. So you're going to live a good life. You really are. And thank you for the $10 super thanks. It's really appreciated. But you do look young, a lot younger than I do anyways.
The Music Sanctuary. My mouth implants in Canada would cost me 84,000 Canadian. That quote was 2 weeks ago. Well, that's inflation for you.
Wow. 84,000 Canadian for mouth implants in Canada. And you know, when I went to the dentist and I went to the hospital here and I was inquiring about it, Brooke, they said there's different types of dentures that implants that you can get. Some of them will last 5 years, some will last 10, some will last 20, and some are guaranteed for life. And it was the ones that were guaranteed for life that I looked at. And they were telling me that they could do my whole mouth, top and bottom, for under $1 million baht. So that is fantastic. So that's
under 30,000 US.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. It's fantastically cheap.
Going Grays. Hello, everyone.
And hello, Going Grays, and welcome to the channel. You're another new one. Thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Grays, welcome. Tommy J.
And we got a great group of people on here.
Wendy, thank you.
And you're so welcome, Wendy. Just shoot us that email, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Going Grays, Tommy. Are they talking back to each other?
They are.
Brian P. Hi, Cooper, Brooke, and all. Sorry I'm late. I've been having work done at my house that I needed to supervise. I'll catch up later on what I've missed.
And thank you. And I hope you enjoy it on the replay. And for you that are watching on the replay, hit the thumbs up. It is free of charge. It doesn't cost you a penny. And it even counts even on the replay.
JJ Idaho. Hi, Brooke. Do you listen to James with Invest Answers? I love his vlogs. Very informative. Absolutely. Daily. He doesn't put out every day on stuff I'm interested in, but boy, he's good. And I mentioned that to Coop. He's also got it on his favorites now.
Yeah, I have. I've had it.
Pete Johnson. Hey, at JJ Idaho, I agree with you about Invest Answers channel. James is fairly reliable and provides numbers to back up his points. Yep. And I tell you, the one I like is his video on MicroStrategy and Bitcoin. How much MicroStrategy you need for retirement solely. If you have like 200 shares, actually it's a little less than that, you'll be good to go. Pete Johnson, a keynote at Jan Vanderzan on the sauna question is that 99% of Thai saunas will require you to wear a swimming costume. No European dress codes in Thailand. Meaning no nudity, isn't it?
Yeah, in the public saunas, that is the case. But where we went to the Japanese spa, they were segregated. Men were on one side, women were on another with a big wall between, so you couldn't see each other. And there you were butt naked, you know, only a little towel to cover your little bits and pieces down below. And that was it. And it's the normal way in a Japanese spa. And it's great. They do it the way that the Europeans do.
Going Grays, starting our 5-year plan to get to Thailand after retirement. Should we open a Thai bank account now and start moving money when the USD is high? Do any Thai banks have interest earning accounts? I think you have to be here to open a Thai account.
You can do it on a tourist visa though.
Okay, well, that's
you can come here on a tourist visa. You can open a Thai bank account. Join our Facebook group. We post the link there for the agent that can help you open a Thai bank account. They're a very good agent, and they can do it here while you're on a tourist visa. And then when the bot's high, and your exchange is worth a lot more, transfer money in.
I think that's a good plan.
That is a very good idea.
And what to do is maybe each month, and then you blend all your rates over time. But it's a way of saving, is my point.
It is. Great way.
Michael Hulls. Hi, folks. Coop, you are looking way too laid back.
That's because I got stitches in the eyes. And I still have not recovered from my operation, hence why I had to take a bathroom break. I had to go rinse out my eyes. Anyways, yep, that's why I'm wearing the sunglasses.
He's scary.
Stitches should be coming out tomorrow or Monday. And when they get out, it's just the healing process. I got a couple black eyes right now. They had to repair the sleeping ducts in my eyes as I suffer with a buildup of sleep in my eyes, and I can't open my eyes in the morning. And they operated on it to widen the area and clear the area out, which is feeling fantastic now. I've woken up every day this week, and I've had virtually no sleep in my eyes. So it has been a blessing, because for many years I've struggled with this, and it's been bad, and it's been getting worse. And for the first time, I've been able to sleep and wake up and open my eyes, and it's great. It is really great.
Going Grays, new to the channel, names Logan and Jamie.
And welcome, Logan and Jamie. Great to have you both on here. And
welcome.
Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. I know YouTube says it's subscribe, and it makes people think, oh, wait a minute, I got to pay money for this. No, you don't. It's just the button that they push there. And I keep on saying, and I hope one day somebody from YouTube up in the corporate ladder looks at this my video and says, why don't we think of that? Maybe we should call show me more instead of subscribe, and changes it, because it really confuses a lot of people. But do hit the subscribe button. It is free, and come join us.
Cerebral, stop complimenting my youth, because I will keep tipping all day. It took me traveling 22 countries to fall in love with Thailand. Burned out of working in finance for 30 years. Well, wow. Thank God you got a better late than never, Cerebral. Actually, you're only 57. You got a good plan.
And Cerebral, you don't have to send us any money every time you want to make a comment. We read them all out here on the live stream. It is appreciated, but we always say it is not required. But thank you. I will say thank you for it, because it is a polite thing to do. And I'm still going to tell you, you look young, but do not send me a penny more, okay? You do look young, and my hat's off to you. I wish I looked as young as you do. And you're only a couple years younger than me. I am 54, and you are, what do you say was 40?
I'm 49.
No, how old is Cerebral?
Cerebral. Cerebral's 57?
No. He's in
53? No, he's 57.
He's 57. Well, he's 3 years older than me, and he looks 10 years younger than me. I don't know how he does it. He's got to tell me what his secret is.
Well, I look 10 years younger than you. Okay, next one.
Thank you.
I'll get him going. Bad Brad, what is James' YouTube channel? Invest Answers.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Is that his YouTube channel?
Yeah. I think he's, you're referring to that was the prior.
Yeah. Invest
Answers.
Answers.
All one word.
Invest Answers. There you go, Brad.
Scott Jean, do you get good interest with Thai bank accounts? No,
but there was one. I went down to the bank to do Darlene's medical insurance, because Thai bank does a good one for the younger generation. And what I mean is those under 50. And when I was there, Scott, they did say to me that they have a 10-year savings account that pays you, I think it was like 4 or 5% after 10 years, but you have to leave it there for the full 10 years. I don't think it's good enough like the West, where I'm getting that, every year, and I don't have to leave my money there for the full year. I can take it out anytime.
Pete Johnson at Bad Brad, look out for Invest Answers. That channel provides good content on Bitcoin crypto assets. Correct.
Okay.
Check out Invest Answers. Yeah. The Music Sanctuary. is my YouTube vinyl record community handle. My real name is Tim.
And thank you, Tim.
Tim
and
the Timinator.
Great to know who you are. And come join us on the Facebook group.
Yep.
We got a heck of a lot of people on there, over 400, and it is going extremely strong. And coming up with the final question.
Cerebral is 58. I'm 57. Oh, okay. Bootney 66.
So these two must be friends. If they know
be.
it must be 58 and 57. That's the perfect age. That's sort of like the average age in the group that's out here. People are between the age, I would say, of 50 to 70, sort of in that area. And
75.
70. Yeah, we got a few that are in their 75s, and that's great too. And we got a great group of people out here, and we got a lot of white people, black people, Asian people. We got Hispanic people, and we got a lot of Europeans as well. And it is great. I really loving the diversity of the people that we got out here. It just shows that I was right all along. And I'm not saying that I got a big head or anything like that, folks. It's this. I just knew that if I made this happen, that we'd have a great group of people and everybody would get along. It doesn't matter where you're from. And I'm so grateful and happy and, blessed with the great group of people that we have here. And it is really, really appreciated. So we've been on here over 2 hours and we're getting ready to wrap this up now. And I'm just going to read out the final couple comments.
Let me just say one thing
log
first.
off.
Here, hang on.
Shoot.
So I see a lot of the expats that Cooper's managed to convince to come here or bring here. And everyone is happy. They're smiling. You can tell they're loving it here. And it's all thanks to Coop, in my opinion. So I certainly wouldn't have been here without him because, I'm not a trailblazer. He'd already been here. So I think if you get a chance and you can get over and get to see us here, you'll see the same thing I see every day, which is happy expats and happy wives and girlfriends. So, yep.
But you know what? I really didn't do anything, Brooke. I think Jump In sold itself.
It does.
I just have to. All I had to do is just hold the camera.
Well, yeah.
But Jump In's a fantastic retirement
community. How do
they
find out about it? Well, that's how. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's here. You're right, but they found out through you. So,
yeah,
thank you.
I'm just glad I can help people retire. That's the whole reason I started this channel is I want to help people.
No quiero hombre de mi Spanish.
I have no idea what that says, but thank you, Cerebral. Great community and stream. Have a great day and night. And thank you, Bravo 29. And Scott Geen, thank you guys. You are the best from Scott, New Zealand. And thank you, Scott. We really love having everybody on here.
Hi guys, my first name is Tony Montana. Yeah,
I don't know if I
believe him.
Wait, we've got another Tony Montana.
Yeah, he had that. And there was a guy that had a business here, Tony Montana.
Remember that other Tony that we met?
That was the guy that had the business. He was Greek or something, but
his name was Tony Montana too. So we got two Tony Montanas here.
In a restaurant.
Yeah.
Jay Easy. Everyone gets and feels younger when you get to Thailand. True. Very
healthy
true.
lifestyle. Absolutely right. Malcolm Hawkins, thank you for another top show. Always enjoy it. And thank you for coming on here, Malcolm. It is really appreciated. The Music Sanctuary. Thank you, Bravo 29er. And Tommy J says, another great stream. And thank you, Mr. Tommy J. And that is it. We are out of here. For live stream number 11. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't forget, Wednesday's live stream is at 7 a.m. Thai time plus 7 GMT. Come on and join us. And we get a lot more Americans and Canadians on there because the time difference really helps them. And it's early evening there instead of early morning, which a lot of people don't like getting up in the early morning. But thank you all for coming on here. Really, really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. Join the community. It is free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Join the YouTube community where we have a lot of great people on there giving great advice. And we talk about things on there that we cannot talk about on YouTube as YouTube will censor us. And Scott Green says, Tony Montana on Scarface.
Correct.
And excellent movie, by the way. Excellent movie. Thank you all for coming on here. God bless each and every one of you. We really appreciate everyone. And we're looking forward to the next
See
live
you next
stream.
time.
Phil T, thanks, gentlemen. See you in October. And see you then, Phil. And take care.